gonna do that and cook at the same time?
Hola. From the west side. It is me, DC the Purple Diva. Welcome to Not So Random Chat. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Day 3 of quarantine for some. Social distancing for others. Hope everybody's doing okay. I went out today, y'all. Oh, I see some folk are in the chat already. Hey, Tatted Hearts, 1SP, Bayou. A minute to go. I'm multitasking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking and I'm live streaming right now. I'm cooking and I'm live streaming at the same time. So it just took me a second to get my butt in here. It just took a second for me to get my butt in here, but I'm here. I'm here. Y'all can probably hear the chicken frying in the background. Hey, Angel. How's everybody doing? Hey, Anna. Matt. How's everybody doing? Does everybody have what they need in case they have to be hunkered down for a minute? I found milk today, but the grocery stores are limiting you to 2 gallons of milk. So I got 2 gallons of milk. And it's still the same situation. It's still the same situation with the ground beef, y'all. If you don't get to the store first thing in the morning, it's gone by like midday. I mean, they're restocking it overnight, but people are rushing in there and grabbing it all up. So I just say grab what you can when you can. Yeah, I needed something. I'm on LinkedIn. Are you on LinkedIn, 1SP? Let's see, that's my government information on LinkedIn. I don't really have stuff about my YouTube on there because that's more for, the field that I work in, because I work in regulatory compliance, banking regulatory compliance. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, I'm under my real name on LinkedIn. Of course, I'm under my real name on LinkedIn. Hey, Food and Adventurous Life, how are you? So is everybody hunkering down? Because I know this is like, it doesn't even really matter where you are in the world. It's going to affect you. And I'm yelling now, you guys, because I gotta go turn my chicken. I'm turning my chicken. Everything else is done but my chicken. And see, these men folk, they're not gonna be turning my chicken for me. I gotta turn it myself. Now, y'all know my son will cook it for me if I don't get it done fast enough for him, but I'm not letting him in my kitchen right now. It's almost done, guys. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Yeah. Cooking chicken tonight, but I was able to get some ground beef today, y'all. I was able to get some, but only the really expensive lean was left. So I'm gonna have to travel out earlier if I want to get the it doesn't have to be 97%, Yeah, I don't really have anything on there. Well, I do show my I think I have a link to one of my videos because I mean I'm basically talking about being a caregiver, but I don't really promote my channel on my LinkedIn. I promote it on my my Facebook and on my Instagram and on my Twitter. But I don't pretend it doesn't exist. It is in there under the productions because I do, guys, I told you I had a radio show for like 10 years. So my YouTube channel is my new production. This is what I produce under my production company. So because I've had a production company and a publishing company since the 90s. Just in case I had something I needed to produce, just in case I had something I needed to publish. And I'm glad I did. Yeah, well, I mean, because you're retired 1SP, so it's different for you. Whereas my LinkedIn is really my business stuff. And even though I do put my YouTube on there, I'm not on LinkedIn as DCThePurpleDiva. I'm not. However, my YouTube profile, I use the same picture as I do on LinkedIn. The only difference is it's in black and white on LinkedIn, but it's the same picture with my purple hair. But yeah, it's different for you because, you're at this plateau and 1SP is, part of your new path. You're ex-military. So for you, it would be definitely beneficial to link the two because this is what you do. This is part of who you are. And even though DCThePurpleDiva is part of who I am, I'm not changing my LinkedIn to that. But DCThePurpleDiva is everywhere else. Her footprint is everywhere else on my social media. Hey, Felicia, the Larkhart perspective. You ready, girl? You hunkering down? That's good. That's good. That's good for you, 1SP. I've been listening to a lot of people, just talking about things that you need to have, and I think I have pretty much a lot of stuff that I need to have. I mean, definitely have our first aid stuff. I already had an earthquake preparedness, so I've got some stuff in there that I can use for like long term, in addition to the stuff that I already have in the house. But I think I need to get more candles. That's what I think I need to do, is get more candles. Just in case. Because, there's even in this, there's still the chance of rolling brownouts. They, here, I don't know about in other parts of the country, but here in California, on our electric bills, wherever you live in the state, you have a group number on there for your specific electric company of when, what group you're in for if they have to do rolling brownouts. And there is a potential that could happen, if we're doing this long term, because think about, the strain that we're going to be putting on the power grids. Everybody's at home. So areas that didn't normally use as much power during the day are now suddenly using a lot more power, a lot more internet, you know, all of those things. It's just stuff to think about. Yeah, I have flashlights, but yeah, I think I need to get some candles too. And then I have those little poppy sticks that glow. Those are in my earthquake preparedness. So I have all of that, you know. So I was more prepared than I, you know, thought I was. But still, you know, as far as, you know, food in the refrigerator, yeah. Right now, it looks like there's not like this huge, I mean, the panic has started to level down, because when I went to the store today, there wasn't like long lines out the door or anything crazy like that. You know, it was, you know, like 3-4 people in each lane in the grocery store. But keep in mind, this was like maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, had to do my shopping before dark. All right, now I'm going over here to get the rest of the stuff. I think I should close the door because I can hear the sirens now, y'all. So I just closed my front door, so y'all don't have to hear the sirens, because y'all know I live near a hospital. Yep, we live near the hospital. So I'm trying to get all this out of here and talk to y'all. Give me 1 second. Don't want to put y'all on mute, so enjoy the music for a second while I get this chicken out of this oven and out of this frying pan. And I'm on my way back over there in 1 second. Tell him to come downstairs. Well, never mind. Don't tell him to come downstairs. My son is already starting to melt down. We are on day 3, y'all. And this boy's starting to lose his little noodles up in the house. Already starting to do it. We're not even that far into it. We need to survive at least 2 weeks, so he needs to chill. He needs to chill. All right, turn it down. He needs to chill. Everything's done. So yeah, he's already doing the stir crazy thing. He's already, I don't know, acting like he's wants to get froggy. We're only on day 3. He just needs to chill. We got to survive this together. The family. I know you did, Felicia. You've been ready. Hey, Green Organic. But, you know, I'm ready. See where I think I can still like get seeds and stuff at like, so I'm still going to get some seeds and I'm still going to plant some stuff. Yep, I'm still going to plant some stuff. I think right now is a really good time to plant stuff in the middle of this pandemic, you know? It's a good time to start your garden. Don't let that stop you. If you were going to do that, continue with that. That should be part of your ongoing plan. And really, a lot of people, you know, a lot of us are getting all of this stuff right now, but this should really probably maybe be more of what we do on an ongoing basis. You know, there are people who always have stockpiles of stuff. And I'm not saying have stockpiles of stuff. That's not necessarily what I'm meaning. But I mean, we just always need to be prepared. You know, especially, I mean, like where I live in earthquake land. I should always be prepared, you know, just because of natural disasters. But people don't, I know that a lot of people are not going to, even with this, they're going to go back to what they were doing before. And I say, don't do that. I say, let this be a learning experience and always be prepared. Always be prepared. You know, I've been talking like for the last few months about everyone needs to become, even if you live in an apartment or you live in the city, have you a little garden of a little couple of little things. And now you see, y'all see, I told you. And so continue with those efforts. That's what I'm saying. If you haven't started it, make this the time that you should start it, especially if you are one of those people who is now at home and you got time on your hands. So if you got time on your hands, then you can make this little family project to start a little garden. It's almost spring, so it's the perfect time to start planting some, you know, certain vegetables. I'm just telling you guys, it's the perfect time. Hey, Lawrence. I know, because I'm in Cali. But I've been talking to my friends back home. Yo, there's areas, not necessarily DC itself, but there's parts like in Maryland, shut down, locked down. And I'm surprised Northern Virginia hasn't started to do that. But you know, you've got the federal government there in DC and in Northern Virginia. You don't really have a lot of federal government in Maryland, but you do have some state government. And I forgot, the Census Bureau is in Maryland. They have offices in Maryland. I forgot about that. Yeah, so I take that back. There are some federal offices in Maryland. Like right across the DC line. I'm just looking to see who's in it. Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, you can go to Dollar Tree. And, you know, you just have to, you do have to be careful where you're getting them from, because you don't want to get the GMO stuff. You have to be careful, like with corn. Yeah, that's one of the ones that's, you got to be careful about the corn seeds if you're planning on planting corn, because that's one of the ones that's been modified the heck out of. So you got to be careful with certain vegetables, but you should be able to get things like, you know, greens and like potatoes and some fruits that grow on the vines and stuff. So Maryland is shutting down Homeland Security. Oh, Homeland Security's out in Columbia now. Wow. Yeah, I knew NASA was in Greenbelt. Because Greenbelt is in, yeah. Because I know they have offices in PG County and they have some offices in Montgomery County. But I didn't realize that they had something way out in Columbia. But I know that they have some stuff in Southern Maryland out in what we used to call the country, like Waldorf and all of that too. So it's just going to be a fortress around certain areas. And now it's starting to go across the NBA. You know, because you've got NBA players that are having to get tested. The numbers are going up every day with people with the coronavirus. But I still stand by the fact that I believe that the majority of us are fine. We're not going to get anything. We know that this is not like the normal, influenza that we've had. It's far more contagious, and it's spreading, faster. And hopefully, with the schools being out and with people practicing social distancing, we will get it to a point where we're able to slow this down. That's when I'm hoping. Where's my charger? My phone is about to die. No, that's not for it. It's the green one. I don't know where it is. Yeah, that's it. Hand me that charger. My phone is about to die, and I'm watching everything. I'm watching the chat on my phone, but it's about to die, so I gotta plug it in. Let me plug it in. Yeah, because I have an iPhone, y'all. iPhones, you do not want them to die. They die. They take forever to come back up. They take forever to come back up because they give you a million warnings that they're about to die. So when they die, they're like, well, you weren't listening. I told you I was going to die. Oh, you're in Huntsville, Alabama, girl. All right. Good night, Miss Lockhart. And good night to you too, Lawrence, if you're popping off of here. I know it's late for some of y'all on the East Coast. I'm going to put you guys on mute for just 1 second. All right, I had to give instructions to the household. And I'm walking because I got to make sure that everything's out so that these guys can do what they do. Just give me a second, David. Y'all hear my son? He's Mr. Impatient. The most impatient person in here. Just hang out over there for a second, David. But this is getting... Y'all, it's getting crazy. My church is no longer having services. We will not be having services this weekend. They will be online. And I mean really online, like none of us get to go into the church building. I don't know if the pastor's going to be in there with just the videographers to do video. I don't know how they're going to do it, or she's going to have them go to her house and she's going to do the recording from home. I'm not sure how it's going to happen because my pastor happens to be in the age range, so she does have to, she has to be careful, I guess, from that perspective. Okay, guys, I'm trying to make y'all plate for y'all, and I'm gonna need y'all to come over here and grab them too. Give me a second. I'm sorry, guys. I'm being impolite. Listen to the music for a moment. I'm coming back in a bit. But I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing too. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing too. Make sure the household is fed, because that's my part of my role. It's the mama. All right, gentlemen. I'm handing out plates, and I'm coming back now. I had to hand out those plates, y'all. Sorry about that. But I didn't want to put y'all on mute while I did that. Other YouTubers would do it, but I didn't. I just rolled with it. Amen. He had to say his grace. But yeah, you guys, my pastor put online on our Facebook page all Bible studies, all church meetings, including church service, will not be done in person. Everything's online. They're gonna have. I mean, we already have a prayer line, so the intercessors are gonna use the prayer line and do their praying on the phone instead of coming up to church to do it. Crazy, you guys. Remember yesterday I was wondering about that in Orange County? Well, they answered the question. Yeah. Churches of worship are going to online as part of their social distancing there. My pastor is in the age range that should be, taking care of themselves. I mean, they're saying 75 and older, and, she's not quite there, but she's about there. But this is the first time I think that houses of worship are even going to this, because even with 9/11, with all that stuff that happened, church didn't stop.
Yeah.
Mosque didn't stop. Synagogue worships didn't stop. But in this situation, it is stopping a lot of churches from actually having services with people being there. I mean, we already know it's given the bars are closed. One of my favorite things to do is go sing karaoke. Karaoke is generally in a bar. No karaoke. All the karaoke spots have closed. All the restaurants are to go only. Thankfully, the grocery stores are not crazy. But you got to get there early if you want to get something. I'm just saying. Hey, Tutu, same thing. But I was flabbergasted when I got the message on my phone, and it was announced on Facebook. No rehearsals and no church service this Sunday in person. I mean, I told you guys my church is in the city of Inglewood. The mayor of Inglewood has tested positive for the coronavirus. And I now heard that somebody in Congress tested positive for the coronavirus. I believe it's one of the Republican congressmen from Florida. So even the elite themselves are getting this. And we don't know if they really telling us the truth as to what the results were for the president and for the vice president. who were both around people who had tested positive for the virus.
What?
I mean, I don't get it. But hopefully, neither one of them has it. They don't appear to have any symptoms, so. And I guess we're going to start to see him every day. Every day. Because we're going to get these daily updates. And shoot, here in California, we're probably going to start to see the governor on a daily basis. And people are joking like that. He's having to do more work than he's ever had to do. Probably so. Because this isn't going to be a cake ride for anybody. It's not going to be a cakewalk for anybody. For no state. Obviously, the hope is that the measures people are taking are going to slow it down. But honestly, they don't know that it's going to take them a couple of weeks to know if everybody's staying home and canceling all these events and kids staying home from school, if it's working. And they have somebody, I believe it's a lady up in Seattle, Washington, who's doing the clinical trial. They showed her face all over TV today. They said her name, I can't remember. Some white lady. She said she was so honored to be able to do this. I pray that they're able to, get good results with it so they can get that vaccine out there. Oh, yeah, some rare essence. I love rare essence. Oh, man, you're going to make me want to play some of their stuff later. They have this one song called Body Parts. Body Parts. That's the song. Part 1. Body Parts Part 1. It's on YouTube. Y'all can find it. By the group Rare Essence. From DC, like EU. They're now saying young adults are getting. Oh, that's right. They are saying that tutu thing. And that's another reason why we're trying to get our young adults to stop hanging out. I saw a group of young people just walking down the street. A bunch of them. It's like 6 or 7 little young boys. I call them boys, but I'm sure that they're either in high school or a little older. Hanging out. They don't have nothing to do. But they need to stay their butts home. Because in Italy, you're absolutely right. Young people are getting sick with this. And see, they think they're invincible. And they think this is a time for them to, hang out. Because all us old folk are staying in. Then they're going to start spreading this stuff. And bringing the stuff home.
Yeah.
Exactly, Tata Hearts. You're doing the right thing. everybody's not doing that. That's what they're concerned about. You know, because so far, the majority of the cases are older people with underlying conditions, whatever the heck that means. But they never do say what those underlying conditions are. We just guess. Well, if you can get some alcohol, you can make your own hand sanitizer. I think even Amazon's out of hand sanitizer. And they're starting to run out of cleaning products. It's crazy, guys.
Yeah.
But you can make your own hand sanitizer with some alcohol. Or just, you know, hopefully be around a sink where you can wash your hands with soap and water more often than not. But when we have to go out, it's nice to have hand sanitizer. Y'all, let me tell y'all what my son does. Yeah, I'm going to call him out. So, whenever he's eating and everybody else is eating, he wants his food and your food. And that's not going to happen. Because we all have to eat. He needs to learn how to share. He thinks all the food's supposed to be for him. Not going to be like that right now. Hey, Terry. Yep, you can make your own stuff, clean everything. But they said Amazon is running out of stuff if you're trying to order it online. But Dollar General still has plenty of cleaning supplies and everything. They seem to be able to restock. So is the 99-cent store and, you know, the other dollar stores. I just say, you got to check back every day. Because they're getting stuff in. A reverend infected 30 people and said they should have closed down the U.S. like China.
Yeah.
Well, my pastor has stopped services, so we won't be having services in person now. So until they tell us we are, and I guess that means at least for the next 2 Sundays. It is what it is. You know, I can still worship the Lord from my home. I'm okay with that. You know, because it's 2 or 3. It's 2 or 3 of us here. We can have our own service. Because the only thing on TV is about the coronavirus anyway, so have Sunday service Sunday morning. Like usual. I can sing. I'm not going to do praise and worship songs. I can bring the Holy Spirit into the presence. Toilet paper, I was still stocked up. Exactly, because South Koreans are not worrying about toilet paper going away. That's only us crazy Americans here doing that stupid crap. I don't even, people tried to explain the rationale. Okay. But miraculously, the stores keep getting more toilet paper. What can I tell you? So guess it wasn't a problem in the first place. Now, as far as food, I'm going to tell y'all, like I've always said, that food shortages are man-made. Man makes there be a food shortage by hoarding food and making there not be enough for everyone. But in all reality, the earth is making enough for all of us. But we're making it so that there isn't enough for all of us. But this is, if you want to see this pandemic as some type of plague, I don't know. I see it as a world epidemic, but they thought the same thing when Ebola happened. So, and this is causing far more worldwide cases, although most of the cases of it are going to just be the flu or a super flu. It's just not the type of flu that we've had before. It's a new flu. Yeah, people do need to comply. I mean, what's interesting is I keep trying to figure out, and I'm still trying to figure out, there are still school districts in Southern California, in Los Angeles County, that have not closed. There still are. And I'm just trying to understand why. I mean, when you hear the governor of the state indicate that school might not happen again for the rest of this year, and now we have to figure out what we're going to do about these kids who are supposed to graduate. So now they're having to figure out how to extend their lesson plan so these children can still learn and get whatever it was that they needed to get before the end of the year, if they happen to be graduating from high school, so that they can go to college potentially in the fall. When I pray this is all over. I'm sorry I'm eating, you guys. Sorry. But I'm hungry. I haven't really eaten today. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich earlier. Seriously. It was one of those days. And then I was out looking for stuff for the house. So I'm sorry if I start. I'm trying to be incognito and chew, but Y'all can hear me. So I know I'm busted. Yes, I'm eating. At least y'all don't see me on camera doing it. Be careful what you ask for, think. Be careful what you ask for. Because I don't know. Military come in. And really, right now, some people still are going to work. Like, I talked to my sister today, and in their office, because she's in property management, somebody has to be in the office. So they're alternating who's in the office, and it's only one person in the office. Everybody, and then the days you're not in the office, you're working from home on your computer. Some offices are doing that. But everybody is not working from home. Because some companies, unfortunately, are not set up for people to work from home. So they're having to figure it out. But where they can, people are working from home. I mean, you're definitely seeing less traffic on the streets around Los Angeles. Definitely seeing less traffic on the streets right now. Processing a rabbit or a deer or something. Oh, processing a rabbit or a deer. I've had rabbit before. I haven't had deer. I've had buffalo because I went to Denver and my boss at the time was in the Denver office of the same company I still work for now. Yeah. And she took everybody out and we all had to have something, some bison. So I had bison. It was okay. Not sure if I'm a fan of it. Rabbit's okay. I've had rabbit before. But I don't know about deer. I don't know about deer. You know, see, this boy's just gonna get on my nerves. So I'm gonna let you have a couple. Just a couple, because this is my food. Understand? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there wasn't that many people in the supermarket today. Surprisingly. But I think it depends on when you went. Because y'all know, like this weekend, it was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. Today, it was, you know, normal, but a lot of shelves were empty. They were probably full at the beginning of the day. They had plenty of seafood, by the way. Unfortunately, my son is allergic to fish. So we don't do a lot of seafood around here for that reason. We all love fish. Everybody in this house loves fish. But David is allergic to fish. Yeah. If David eats, if he eats fish, he swells up. Yep. He will swell up. It'll look like somebody hit him in his face. I love fish. I love to make like salmon croquettes and that kind of stuff. So every once in a while, I'll make some. I make them just for me because you know David can't have them. I usually cook him when he's not here, but unless his father decides he's going to come and rescue him in the middle of the pandemic, he's going to be with me for the next 2 weeks. At least. And see, his dad lives in one of those senior communities, so. I don't know if he should be taking my son over there anyway. I love fish though. Catfish, red snapper, the scavengers. I love them though. I think it must be like the mercury or something in the fish because he can eat shellfish. He can eat crab. He can eat lobster. He can eat shrimp, scallops, clams, mussels, oysters, all that. He can eat all of those things. Cannot have fish. It's a shame too. I used to love to make fish. I used to love to fry fish. Especially during this time of year. But won't be no church fish fries this year. Won't be any, you know, pancake breakfasts going on anywhere on the weekends. Now, dealing with the homeless here, not in the city that I'm in, but in Los Angeles, which I live adjacent to. Apparently, the mayor's first concern is to try to get all of these, as many homeless people as possible off the streets and into housing to help, you know, reduce them getting it. Now, no homeless in the city of Los Angeles have been tested positive. Thank God, so far. So it has not hit the homeless population in LA yet. And I say yet because the filth down there, it's only a matter of time before somebody down there is going to get it. And that's what they're trying to avoid. So they're trying to set up like, you know, places where they can shower and do all that kind of stuff and everything while they're getting this housing together. So we'll see what happens. Because if it rips through the homeless population, and I know that to some people that might be the undesirables, but we all have to remember that yea, but by the grace of God, there may walk I. Because a lot of us, if we lost our jobs, we would be homeless. Seriously, point blank, period. So, you know, we just really have to pray that they get some kind of situation together for the homeless population, because the last thing you want is for this virus to run rampant through there, because then it would become a crazy amount of people in LA. So they definitely cannot afford for that to happen. I know, salmon croquettes, I love them. And when I make my salmon croquettes, y'all, I boil a potato and I mash up the potato and mix it in with the salmon to help to keep the salmon, to hold it together. And then I bread all of that. Y'all, my salmon croquettes are the bomb. Of course, I have the other ingredients in there, but I also add the little potato. Now, and I do actually have a couple of cans of salmon here. That push come to shove, I have to use them. Everybody else can eat them, but him. But they may become part of the food that has to be eaten by the rest of us. Hey, Pastor Kim. How are you holding it down there, lady? I was just talking about the fact that my church is not going to be open this weekend. Now, my sister swears hers is going to be open. She swears that they are, but we'll see. Because they may be doing the same thing that we're doing. Nobody in the church. Now, like I said, Pastor may very well be doing the message like from her office or something. We'll see how they're going to do it. Because I'm going to be up bright and early and bushy-tailed and be on my Facebook looking for church service on Sunday. And I'm going to expect it just as an empowering message as always, because I know my pastor's going to bring it, especially if we all happen to be in virtual church for the very first time ever. Woo. The kingdom of God. Y'all have to know that you know whose you are. You have to. Yep. Well, my pastor doesn't have a YouTube channel, but we normally stream out services live on Facebook anyway. So that's what it's going to be. But we have been instructed that we are not to come to church. The building will be, there won't be a church service. Now, obviously, the church offices are going to be open during the week and, for that, as far as that business. But anything other than them being there to service needs of, the flock as needed, not on Sunday. No Bible study next week. So everything's going to be virtual. Oh yeah, with the potatoes, it's good. It's good. You boil the potato and you mash it up and mix it in with your salmon and other ingredients. It helps hold it together. I forget who told me, who gave me that, who told me about that. Somebody did a long time ago. Because I've done it for a long time. It was a trick I learned in my youth. Look at this. Look at him. But you guys, let me come on because I'm about to jump off. Because y'all know when I get to that hour, it's the bewitching hour for me. Put my plate to the side so they don't see me eating. Wait 1 second. Come on so you can see me. Hey guys. Yeah. Chicken fingers. See, got on here too quickly. How you guys doing? Yeah, I've been wearing my little hat when I go out. We're supposed to be getting some more rain. But y'all see I have plate. I was eating. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I will be back on tomorrow. I'm going to be uploading my videos, my coronavirus video from being out. Oh yeah, David wants to come in front. Come on in front so they can see you. Here, come right here with Mom. There you go. There you go. See? Look. There you go. Say hi. There you go. He wanted to say hi. Now he's good. But thank you guys for coming out tonight. I appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with me. I will be on tomorrow, as always. I try to come on during the day, but I do pop through other people's stuff during the day. I just haven't been able to do a live during the day, but I'm gonna get to it. It's gonna happen. Anyway, guys, thank you for being here. As always, before I leave, I offer you guys peace and blessings from the West Side. See you guys tomorrow. Everybody be safe. Be safe, be safe, be safe. You know, I pray, you know, that you're all covered. I'm praying that you all are covered. In his mighty name. All right. Talk to you guys tomorrow.